here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
As you know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What up?
Miles in the building, man. How's life treating you, brother? How's life treating you?
Man, I can't complain, man. Just, I just got to be appreciative and work hard to maintain. You feel me? That's all it is, man. What's going on with you?
Man, chilling, bro.
Man, I see them grades coming in heavy. Goddamn, nigga.
Yeah, fuck it, nigga. I'm going to go ahead and just, let all that knowledge and wisdom just exude out my face and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's going on?
Real quick before we get into that, you got anything you want to plug, brother?
Keep flipping this shit over here. I gotta keep it with me.
Oh, yeah. All right, so we got the soap right there, man. We got the soap right there. Make sure y'all fuck with the soap, man. Hit that QR code and order your soap. The soap is always should be smelling so good, man. But always get the soap and make sure y'all get y'all tickets, man. Get y'all tickets to the Game King screening. Shout out to Renee P, man, for putting it in the chat. But yeah, or you could go to the Miles Cunningham YouTube channel, go to the community tab, and the tickets are there. The link to the tickets are there. And guys, check this out. In the beginning of October, we're going to be doing a raffle. Two ticket holders are going to have a chance to win a steak dinner with the Game Kings Friday, October 25th, man, in Miami. We're going to be at the steakhouse in Miami, and we're going to do a raffle. So two ticket holders, you know what I'm saying? And the earlier you get your tickets, the better, because the people who get their tickets early get preferential treatment when it comes to the raffle. So don't wait to get your tickets, man. Don't wait to get your tickets. All right. So yeah, man, hey, Zach, you're going to be there, right?
Oh, hell yeah. I already got the hotel and all that shit ready to rock, man. I'm ready.
I'm slacking. I need to go get my fuck. Because niggas been working hard to getting. Y'all don't know what it takes to fucking get a movie into a theater. It is anyway. Get your tickets. That's all I'm saying. Get your fucking tickets. Because it's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy. And like I said, it's going to be a raffle for y'all to come have a steak dinner with. It's going to be two ticket holders. Only ticket holders can be in the raffle. Come get a steak with the Game Kings. You know what I'm saying? And and by the way, Steve the Dean is paying for it. Shout out to Steve the Dean.
Hey, yeah. Y'all say all of that shit about Steve, but Steve was a solid dude, though. Steve was a good dude for real.
He was a good dude for real. Y'all niggas just don't know. Y'all don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we're blessed to know Steve. You know what I'm saying? We are blessed to know Steve, and that's a fact.
So let me do this real quick. Let me shout out some people. Let me plug the joint. Why men should date women on their terms. Period. Guys, date women, deal with women, have sex with women, get in relationships with women. Decide which woman you're gonna have a kid with, marry women. Everything should be exactly how you lay it out. Okay, period. At all times. So here we go. Wicked Scorpion, thanks for coming through. Frank H, Renee P, appreciate you, baby girl. Uncle Guns, Unique 79, Frankie Shy. Who else we got up in here? Linwood, Dukalux, No Data, Who else we got up in there? If I miss somebody, don't get in your feelings. True Savage, appreciate you, brother. Mr. Magnetic, appreciate you. Who else we got up in here? Spirit of Elijah. A, appreciate you, fam. Mr. Real Truth TV. I might have missed somebody. Joe Blast, what's good, fam? Don't want to miss you. Dan Frank. Phoenix Miles, what's good? So, guys, I'm not showing no clips today. This is just straight grown folk business today. This is what this is today. Now, what I want to do is show y'all something real quick. I just want to post this up. It's just a little saying real quick. Where's it at? There we go. Men, if you want to find genuine happiness in dating, you need to start putting your own needs first. Here's why. I want guys to think about something. I want you to put the thinking caps on. I want y'all to think about something. Back in the day, now when I say back in the day, it could be 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years. It matters not. There was a time where dating was more about women finding a husband than men finding a wife.
Facts.
Okay,
that's the truth.
Okay. And for whatever reason, the shit got twisted up. Right. So, guys, again, go ahead, Miles.
No, I just wanted to add that the narrative got twisted up.
There you go.
The narrative got twisted up, but the reality is still the same. But please continue.
There you go. So, and I want guys to understand again, dating or relationships was about women finding a husband. See, back in the day, as men, we were put out the house at a certain age. And basically our father said, go get it. Go build your kingdom. Go build your empire.
Mm-hmm.
And the daughters remained behind. I want guys to understand where I'm going with this. The men were set out to go find their own, sliver of their own happiness, joy, their kingdom, whatever. The daughters remained home until a husband came calling.
Right.
Until they found a man that was ready to basically say, I got her. This is why if you think about marriage, the father hands the daughter off to the husband. Like, she's your responsibility now, right? So like Miles said, the narrative got switched up where you guys are out here trying to show and prove for the woman. No, the woman was showing and proving for the motherfucking man. So that way he could come get her out her father's crib, right? Because believe it or not, women were ready to go. They're like, I'm tired of being over here. I need me a man to come get me, right? So again, like Miles said, the narrative got switched up. Now, dudes with game, masculine men, guys who know their own identity, it ain't never changed for us.
It ain't never fucking changed. It ain't never. I'm just reiterating you, bro. Keep going.
Okay. Real quick, are we good with the phone lines?
Yeah, we good.
Okay, so guys, we got the phone lines open a little earlier than normal. 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392. Don't take all day. I suggest you call in sooner rather than later.
Right.
Also, if you got a question, put a Q in the motherfucking chat, followed by your question. Whether you agree or disagree, come holler at us.
Yep.
Why men should date women on their terms? Guys, I want you to hold on. Let me take this banner off right quick. Here's the thing. I'm going to throw that up there. As men, from the very beginning, when we first encounter a woman that we are attracted to, you have to set the tone, right? Set the tone. The meaning of set the tone is to establish a quality, feeling, or attitude by manner of speaking or writing. You set the tone with the woman that this is who I am, this is what I'm about, and then you reinforce that with consistency. So from the time you guys are casually dating to relationships, marriage, and beyond, if you go that far with it, she always sees the consistency of the tone that was set from day one.
Exactly. All right. We got a real quick shout out to Osun Defosa for the 99-cent super sticker, and then so we got 240. I think this is a big Unk 50 Fitzwell. What's going on with you, man?
What up? All
right. So you called in all early. What you got to say? Man?
You're exactly right. I'm always putting it towards business. Fuck them bitches, but I'm always putting it towards business. I'm going through something now to where down in the Caribbean, I do some stuff out there as far as business is concerned. They lollygagging, kind of, sort of, dancing around. I said, okay, well, guess what? This won't happen until y'all do this. Work it out any type of way. And it's working. My terms are not. It's working. Just like you said, no matter what it is, you as a man, whatever you going for, your terms and your terms over. Only. Ain't no negotiating, no flexibility, no restructuring. This is the way it is. Sign right here. That's it.
Right.
This is the way it is. Sign right here. Same thing dealing with the women. This is what it is. You either with it or not. And that's all I got to say.
Oh, appreciate that, fam. Now, is he still there?
Yeah, he's still.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay, what's going on? What's going on there in Chocolate City, brother?
Oh man, it's all right up here. The kids about ready to go to school, so I mean, them single moms gonna be free from 9 to 3. So slide the projects, do what you got to do, and get on out there.
Hey, you know what? I got my youngest two. I got a 5-year-old that just started kindergarten. I got a 10-year-old that just started the 5th grade. Yo, when I go pick them up from elementary school, shout out to all the single mothers out there. Shout out to y'all. I see y'all out there.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, man.
But yeah, Chocolate City is well, I must say that it ain't really, it's blending into Neapolitan. It's really not chocolate anymore. I mean, bike lanes, bike racks, rooftop parties, axe throwing, dog parks. It ain't chocolate no more. We ain't never had none of that, man. Never.
Gentrification is real, bro. Gentrification is real out there.
Yeah, but the African populace is still major out there. No.
Up in the counties more so.
Oh.
Even there, they kind of moving out because I'm telling you, gentrification is real, man. We got Karens, Carls, we got it all down here, man.
I remember.
I've been here 40 years.
I remember the last time I was on U Street about maybe five years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing. I mean, you had all kinds of joints, but the baddest ones I saw was the African joints, though.
Yeah, man, let me tell you, the Africans, any Caribbean African, anything non-American black is popping. Mm-hmm. I mean, they just come with the original body, the real hair, some of them transitioned, but they come with the real shit, authentic shit that is just, it's like, wow, it's real. Mm-hmm. The skin is flawless. They try to eat right, but look, my granddaughter, she's here from Barbados. I told her, I said, look, stop eating our food because you're going to be fat. And she looked at me crazy.
American food is horrible, bro.
American food is bad. I ain't going to lie to you.
And she tall. She's younger. She's 12. Tall, about to get all of that, but she's slim. I said, and then she was sitting down the other day talking to her father, and I'm looking at her sitting. And at 12 years old, she's slim as shit, but you can see a little bit of fat starting coming in the belly. I'm like, this girl's only 12. What the fuck is going on here? And she only been here for like 2 months through the summer. She comes here through the summer.
That processed food, bro. It's
yeah.
Yeah, there's
to be bringing the fast food in. I'm like, no.
No, what's so funny? If you go to a lot of these European countries, a lot of what we eat is banned over there. They don't sell that shit over there.
Yes. Let me tell you something. The Guinness Stout that I drink is different in Barbados than it is here.
Right.
Red Stripe. All the beer from foreign countries is different. Number one, it's more alcohol in the beer over there than it is here. But it is different. It tastes different. At least to me, it does.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and one other thing about game, y'all. So when you have game, no matter what it is, like I went on. This is a true story. I went the last day. It always happens. The last day I went to the beach. The minute I rolled on the beach, I smelt the trees. There was a bunch of rosters over there on the beach and shit on the corner. It must be every day the hotel workers come over there. They come over there and release and stuff and go back over there. So I was talking to them, tell them what I do. I showed them my card. They scanned it. Beep. Okay. So yeah, this lady got this problem. I said, all right, well, when she come through, just let me know. Holler at me, call me. I ain't think nobody's coming through. I went in the water. I come out the water for a minute and I'm walking back to my table. And I hear somebody calling me, yo, Doc. And I'm looking around like, I only been on the island 11 days. Nobody know me out here. What the hell going on? It was the roster. He came and said, yo, Doc, the lady over here now. I said, let me put on a shirt and go over there. I went over there, explained what I did. She asked me what the fee was. She had no problem going in her purse. Get it where we do this. Drive me around the corner to my spot. I had 2 clients. I pulled them within an hour. I was in the water talking to a Canadian dude. We in the water floating and all. He talking about his ankle and shit. I could have had him, but I was leaving.
Pause.
So, fellas, just tell me what you.
For those that don't understand, 50 Fitzwell, the guy on the phone, he is he's a massage therapist. So no Diddy. Go ahead.
No Diddy. And the thing about it is too, for y'all American guys, these brothers and sisters down there don't care who it is. As long as you can do the work, do it. It ain't like the United States. They ain't got no qualm. Do it. And that's it. But the point I'm making is if I can go on the beach, it's for all massage therapists listening, because I know we got a couple listeners. If you go somewhere, tell them what you do, make that appointment. But you have to sell yourself. You have to be authentic. This is what I do. This is what I do. And then what I asked for, they went in their purse and they got it. I said, I want some of that and I want some of that. They said, okay. She went immediately in the purse. I'll be back at 5:30 and I'll close out the shift. No problem. They came back, took me to my spot, went right around the corner of my studio. They got on the table. I didn't have to take nobody's clothes off. And they were making videos. And the girl was, after she got off, she could bend her toes. She could bend down, touch her toes. She can twerk. Because, they in the carnival and all that. The other one got on the table. They had their clothes on. And I was working on the back, just stuff I do.
Right.
And she started crying. She released. So the work is this. So when I go back, I got a whole hotel workers, a clientele. I'm going back in November. I'm going back December for the music. I'm going back in December for the Reggae Music Festival. Anybody's in the area, come to the Hennessy Reggae Music Festival down in Barbados. December, come on down, and I'll see you. So I'm going back, and then I'm going back to get my residency, going back to put a deposit on the joint, and I'm moving, man.
Hey, good for you, man. Good for you.
And not only that, it's like all throughout the Caribbean, I started a campaign of what I do because it's not being done down there. So I'm starting a whole big campaign throughout all the islands.
Hey, not to mention, sorry to cut you, but not to mention, you see, you got to understand that where you at is a vacation tourist destination.
Yeah.
And people love getting massages on vacation. Nigga, like that's the time that they're willing to spend that type of money.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Like because I remember I was in Jamaica just the other day and they had these they had this little gazebo all right on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
My nigga, if you could get one of these local niggas to build you a gazebo on the beach and put a massage table on the beach, you are sitting pretty, and then you could charge extra because you doing massages right by the beach.
My nephew is a carpenter down there. I already been talking to him. Never met him.
Then you good. You good. You straight, nigga. You straight, bro. Because listen to what I'm saying. That's when they remember. Because let me tell you, when you in whatever city you live in, you're in your own city. You hustling and bustling and this and you don't remember, damn, I need to go get a massage, or damn, I need to go get stretched, or damn, I need to go get that therapy that my back, and because you want to go. But when you in that vacation mode, bro, just like you've been doing, just talk. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, what's up? I see you walking kind of crooked.
That's it, man.
That type of shit. Like
hit that button again. Hit that button again, man.
Nah, nigga, I'm telling you, that's the time. Just and all you got, you keep it casual too. You keep it so casual too. Walk around just talking to folk, and then money just flowing. Money just flowing right in. Beautiful. Man, this shit is so damn. If I can go on the beach and pluck two from the beach, and it just was a referral. I ain't know these people less than an hour. And I walked on the beach, got 3 potential clients, saw 2. Right.
They went back to work.
Yeah.
I know they talking to everybody at work.
Yes, sir.
Because if this chick can bend down, and she was only 30, she can bend down and touch her toes, and she couldn't do it before she saw me. This is the work I do. I promote clinical work. So you guys with massage and all this, or no, I do clinical work, which is needed.
Right,
and it's not a destination, it's clinical. So that's what I want to promote, man. So I'll be promoting my stuff on Media Monday when I got all my videos. I got to compile them, but I'm gonna do it, man.
Hey, we got you. But listen, check this out. Check this out. Here's what you do too, right? That when you get the gazebo built with the massage chair, you get the those flowy, like kind of see-through satin curtains and shit. You put that up and shit. So you have a little bit of privacy and the breeze from the wind from the beach is blowing and they hear the waves hitting the shore, and then you get cool with a fucking local coconut man. Bring the
coconut water joint in the little
when they done they fucking massage, you give them the coconut water with the electrolytes and shit, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Hey, listen to what I'm saying. Everybody gonna be saying, you gotta go to Barbados and check out my guy. He's the best. He'll give you a coconut and massage you. Oh my God, you gotta go check this guy out. He works miracles, goddamn it.
And see, and it ain't gotta, and it's the thing too, for you massage therapist, it doesn't always have to be an hour. If you're proficient, you could target the work, shoulder, back, neck. It can be 20 minutes, 15 minutes, how much you charge, whatever you want.
Right.
Because you're solving the problem. Nobody does work like this. Right. Nobody. I went, like I said, I taught a class down there over the weekend. Then I was down there, and the guy was like, "How do you feel?" "Oh man, I feel lovely." It was 2 minutes. I did something to his neck. 2 minutes. This dude was like, "Oh."
Real quick, 55th. Well, we good on calls now. I want to make sure we ain't got nothing.
Yeah, we good on calls. Yeah, but nah, 50 man. I support it, man. Please, and highlight us Media Monday so we could promote your shit, because, man. When you know your calling, and guys, I want you to understand this when it comes to masculine identity and just manhood in general, this is what it's all about: finding your gift, finding your skill, and then figuring out how to bring value to the world and monetize that shit. You see what I'm saying? This is what it's about. And you'll never work a day in your life. You understand?
I didn't feel. Let me tell you, it's like when you go and do what you do. You're gonna get stones thrown at you. And all my career, I've been getting stones thrown at me. But once you take those stones and start building a tower, and you stay in that tower and keep building, the stones now won't be thrown at you; they're gonna be thrown up at you, and that's hard to throw a stone up. So keep some stones and keep building your tower.
Real talk.
This weekend I had some shit happen. I took them stones and built another level on my tower.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go.
Because then you can't touch me.
Right. Hey, great call, Unc. We appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing.
Man.
All right.
Peace out, nephews, and good weekend.
Sir.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Peace, fam. Peace.
Yep.
Again, guys, call-in line is open, 919-647-9392. Let me say this real quick. Duwan, bro, I'm not going to put any of your questions on the screen, and we're not going to answer any of them goofy shits. Look, we're grown fucking men. Don't be asking these elementary school, middle school ass questions.
Wait, what?
Right? Like, come on, bro. I'll be trying to be cool with some of you niggas, but some of these fucking questions y'all be asking, I want to slap the fuck out of you. Dog. We're men. Ask a grown adult question in this bitch. Right? And if you got multiple questions, bro, just call in. It's free, nigga. Call in if you really want some help. But with these goofy ass, elementary ass, virginal ass questions, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You a disruption. Nigga, call in or ask a grown man fucking question. God damn it. Okay, hold on, bro. Should be irritating me. All right, so Wynn says, do you believe in the saying, take what you can get? Hell no. I would love to date on my terms, but I haven't come across a woman who's willing to follow me on my terms. Bro, then you got to, guys, sometimes you might have to move around. Right? You might have to, if you're in a small city or town or parish or township or whatever the fuck you're at, you might have to move around. Right? Now, let me say this, and I'm glad you asked that, right? Because I want guys to understand something. When we talk about dealing with women on our terms, okay, we're coming from a place of being genuine, authentic men. Right? We're not coming from a place of being liars, being manipulators or deceivers, right? Or insecure men that are possessive or territorial over women. We're not coming from that place, because there are guys who are insecure, possessive guys, and they want to control women from the possessive of, they want to own a woman, right? Okay, we're not coming from it from that angle, right? So my thing is this, I'll just use myself as an example, right? I have a, let's get this off.
No, go ahead. You have a, hold on one second. Hold on 1 second.
I have a structured way that I live my life. I have a disciplined way that I live my life.
Right.
I enjoy my life. I have peace, tranquility, and happiness in my life. Right. So if a woman is going to come fuck with me, she needs to go with the flow of what I already built. She can't come in trying to interject her shit and be a disruption to my shit. Right? You guys, y'all be making accommodations for chicks. Y'all be capitulating and acquiescing to chicks. I ain't doing none of that.
Facts. All right, caller 718-718. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We got K Zach and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? Okay. After all that.
Duan, bro, if you can't see what's wrong with your bro, call in. Because I sat there and watched you when Miles and Lucario did the show yesterday. I saw all them corny ass questions you was asking, Negro. And I'm saying, come on, bro, we grown men. Nigga, call in.
All right, so we got 718. 718. Is that did you hang up just now or what? What's up?
All right, it's Marcus, 24, New York.
Okay. Marcus, go ahead.
I got a question, like, basically, all the situations that I had, like, fuck buddy situations, I was just curious why they always fizzled out quick, or, like with my situations, I had to let them go because they always started turning into, like, thinking that they could be my girlfriend. Like, it started turning into, like, them trying to take it, like, super serious.
Hold on, caller. Can you move around? That siren is fucking up shit, but I can barely hear you.
Yeah, you. All right, my nigga, like, it's not good.
It's good now?
Okay, all right, cool.
It's good now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So can you repeat what you said from the beginning, fam?
I was saying the fuck buddy situations that I had, I was just curious, like, every situation that I had, it either fizzled out quick, or, like, the girl started getting a little bit, like, too comfortable because she thought she was my girl, and then it, like...
Okay, fam. My brother. Okay. Number one, before we get into what we're about to get into, I want to say this. We need you to be truthful about what you're doing, right? Because if you're just having sex with women, nothing else, okay, you just digging them out and sending them home, right? You ain't talking on the phone. You ain't texting about nothing but sexual rendezvous, right? You ain't spending the night. You ain't taking no showers with them. What would give a woman the impression that she could be your girl if you just doing that? What are you doing with these females, bro?
I don't know, bro. I should just...
No, bro, listen to the question. My brother, listen to the question. Outside of you having sex with these women, what else are you doing? When they are around you in your physical presence, what else are you doing with them?
I mean, one thing that I thought I was doing, like, maybe they was staying over too long, probably like an hour. But
doing what?
Did they ever spend the night?
Nah.
Did you ever watch TV?
Nah. I had a shorty that I used to just go to her crib, and I used to just pull up, and then she started, like, getting, like, so I had to, like, let her go, bro. So
how many times do you talk to them on the phone?
I ain't talk to them. I would just text them. I'll be like, yo, just pull up. Or they'll text me and they'll be like, can I come today? And I'll be like, all right.
Bro, okay, bro. You know what, bro? Look, we got to be honest. So when you were texting or talking to these women, you never talked about their day. You never talked about where you was from. None of that.
Yeah, nah. It don't make sense, bro. Either that, or your dick game whack.
Yeah, there you go.
I was thinking maybe I seen them too much during the week, like maybe too much.
How many times?
Like maybe 3 times.
Oh yeah, that's
bro. That's girlfriend shit, fam. Guys, we did real quick. My bad, Miles. Real quick. Miles and myself, and I believe Jay Roman was there. We did a live stream, the Manhood is a Skill Set show, and we talked about how women will use sex to get into relationships.
Yo, caller, yeah. I'm about to hang up, bro. Where the fuck you at, man? We can't be running the show with too much. We can't be running the show with all the shit in the background, bro. We just can't.
I mean, I'm outside, bro. I can't.
Bro, move around, bro. Walk down the street or something.
No place where you could just be just. I mean, he in New York. New York is a crowded fucking place.
Yeah, man. Like,
bro, you can't go outside. You can't go inside the house and go in the bathroom and close the door.
No, put your shit on mute when you're not talking. Yeah, put your shit on mute when you're not asking a question or talking. Yep.
Okay. So let me say this, caller. Okay, and I want guys to understand something. Women understand that a lot of guys they want to have sex constantly. So if you're dealing with a woman 3 or 4 times a week and she's having sex with you, she's going to think you don't have anything going on but her, right? That's 3 or 4 days a week is a lot of time to spend with a woman that ain't your girl. So a lot of times, if you think about a lot of these relationships y'all get into, like after a month or 2 or 3, a lot of it is built on sex, where you're having a lot of sex. So a lot of times, women are not dumb. Women are very adept at like, okay, I want to be with him. So I don't mind him wanting to have sex with me, right? So I'm going to basically allow him to get up in this, but as long as I'm seeing him multiple days a week, I'm getting closer to what I want. And that's a relationship. You got to understand, part of a relationship is the amount of the frequency that you see each other. So what's happening is, because you are allowing women, this is why, let me just say this real quick, call, and then you can respond. This is why when women call you up and they tell you they want to come over, that they want to have sex, you got to tell them no sometimes. Nah, baby girl, not today. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should not be having sex 2-3 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? With a chick you just fucking met, bro. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, caller, go ahead. Go ahead and respond.
All right, so I have a question. Like, so when I first tell a girl that I want to have sex or whatever, how can I tell the difference? Like, if she's just doing it to try to get close to me, or is she just doing it? Like you said,
no. What does it matter what the fuck she want? What does it matter?
Nah, because those girls that I fuck with, I feel like they didn't genuinely like me. They was just doing it to try to, you know what I'm saying?
No.
So like, I would rather know.
No. Wait. Ho. You said they didn't really genuinely like you. They was just trying to, you know what I'm saying? What? Please finish your thought, bro. We don't know what you're saying.
Have a boyfriend.
They were just trying to have a boyfriend.
Trying to fuck with me.
Well, see, here's your thing. We already established that you saw them too many times a week. So they called you up and said you hit them up and was like, yo, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. And when they asked you if they could come through, you always said yes. When you're supposed to stretch it out. You're supposed to say no once a week, 3 times a month, twice a month, depending on the chick. You see what I'm saying? That's your fault. So you didn't construct the consistencies correctly from the beginning. So that's your fault. So anything else beyond that, we can't really answer because you already fucked up.
Yeah, and let me say this, guys. Okay, and I get it. When you're young, you don't think this way, right? But what happens is, a lot of you guys, you get into your ego, meaning because she's always calling you up and wanted to see you, and she's down to have sex multiple times a week, you be popping your collar, yeah, she wants this thing. And bro, sometimes you got to step away from your ego and say, you know, let me not focus on the frequency that she wants it. Let me be practical with what I'm doing. Let me keep it to, like Miles said, 2 or 3 times a month, maybe once a week, once every 6 or 7 days, and that's it, right? Because you got to understand, women are always going to pay attention to your actions. So even if you have a woman come over, for instance, call her, like you said, she might come over for half an hour. But if you're having sex for 20 minutes of that half an hour, what are you doing the other hour and 10 minutes? Talking, right? So, and a lot of you guys, y'all like to do multiple. Now, peep what I'm saying, caller. Y'all like to do, you know, round 2, round 3, round 4. But in between those rounds, y'all are laying in bed talking. You're laying in bed talking, which, no, you don't do that. You feel me? Caller, you got it.
All right, so I got to just work on being more strict, like just more strict about how I start the situation.
That's pretty much it.
Because I didn't know that those things was like something that they would take serious. I learned after the fact.
Okay, caller. Okay, cool. Yeah. Caller, listen. Okay, I'm glad you said that, and I won't argue. And I've been saying this for the longest. Women, all women, bro. It ain't some. All women covet non-sexual intimacy, non-sexual attention, non-sexual. All women want that. Right? If you think about a relationship, what makes a relationship go is the non-sexual part of it. The non-sexual. I'm not saying that sex isn't important, but when you're in a relationship, you spend more time out of the bedroom than you do in it. So the non-sexual energy, passion, intimacy, that's important to women. So because you understand this, you got to make sure you don't introduce that in the beginning. And you got to make sure that, number one, you pay attention to when you introduce it, and you pay attention to the frequency of you introducing it based on where you're at with the woman. You cannot allow what a woman wants to dictate when you introduce it.
That's facts.
So I got a question. So even if you say, like, tell them in the beginning, do you feel like they still gonna try you just in case? Like, do you feel like
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. What are you? All right, answer me this question and be honest. Are you afraid of women?
Nah.
Okay, so why? No. If you're not afraid of women, then why are you asking us if she gonna try you? What does it fucking matter if she gonna try you if you gonna set her straight anyway?
That is what I do, but I just because
nigga, no. Like, check this out. Check this out. You got a job?
No.
Excuse me?
No.
Have you ever had a job?
Yes.
Okay. You think your boss is scared of you if you start coming in late? You think your boss is scared if you might try him and come in late?
Nah, he's not.
What do you think he gonna do? You keep coming in late.
He's just gonna do what he has to do.
What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do?
He's gonna fire me.
Exactly. So you a boss, right? When you fucking with your bitches, you a boss, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So why do you ask a question like that? Well, you think she gonna try me?
Not because it was a couple girls that it was like back to back. Like it wasn't only one girl that was trying. Like it was other girls that I was fucking with.
Okay.
One in, out the fucking.
But caller. The reason why they're trying. Let me ask you a question.
I want
the women. Listen, brother. My brother. Listen for a second. Let me ask you a question. So the women that tried you, how many times did you have the same conversation with these same women about what they wanted?
Nah. What happened was they was getting like too comfortable, and I demoted them. So like I kind of cut the time down.
Wait, bro. The only time you can demote a chick is if you're dating her and you work her back down to fuck buddy. There is nothing below fuck buddy besides cutting her off and not dealing with her. What do you mean demote? What were they to you before you demoted them? What do you mean by that?
I saw that it was like getting too like things. So when that happened, I'm like, I'm just doing one day. I'm not going because I remember I was watching it. So like that's when I knew like, oh, I fucked up. So then I try to like keep it strict, you know. But then sometimes when you do that, it's already too late. But that's like that's what I mean by demo, where it's like.
Now stop right there. Because I want guys that's listening to understand. Guys, when you introduce certain things to women, when you introduce them spending time with you non-sexually, talking on the phone all goddamn day, texting all goddamn day, right? Okay, even though you might be having sex 3 or 4 days a week, you're still spending time with them 3 or 4 days a week. When you introduce that and then you try to take shit away, you're gonna get drama. Caller, ain't that what happened? You started taking shit away and the women came at you about that?
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. Because what it is, you got them used to a certain level of something. And then I want guys to understand something. When you start introducing new things or more and more things, okay, women can become more and more attracted to that. So when you take shit away, you're changing the fucking dynamic of what they became attracted to. So they're going to have a problem with it. But go ahead, family.
All right, caller, we got some more calls in there, and we answered a bunch of your questions, bro, and you ain't give us nothing. So if you want, you could send something to the Cash App or you know, whatever. Thanks for calling in, all right? Oh, fuck. I think I fucked up. I canceled all the calls. Yo, 562, call back. 562, call back. My bad. 562, if you can hear my voice, call back. I made a mistake and disconnected all the calls.
Let me say this to Crystal Player. No, the title is right. It's just the way that you're interpreting the title. The title is absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? It's just your interpretation of it, my brother.
All right. Yeah, 562. Thanks for calling back. You're on live with K Zaggin and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 562. Go ahead.
Jacob, 20, from Long Beach. I didn't have a question, but I was going to share an experience I had with this one girl I was dealing with, and basically how I fucked it up because I ended up following her lead in the beginning, and I disregarded what y'all had said before. So basically, what happened was I texted her on a dating app, and we matched on a dating app, right? And she texted me on IG, and I was like, when I saw it, I was like, I know I shouldn't do it, but I just did it anyway. So I texted her, and then I was like, hey, what's up? And she said, hey. And then I asked, okay, are you available on this day to go to the Pike to get ice cream or whatever, right, to meet up? And she said, how about today? And I was like, she really trying to run this shit. So I was like, no, I can't do it today. Let's do it the day I said. And she said, okay, I'll let you know. And then so the day goes by, whatever. And then the next day comes up and she hadn't hit me back. So I was like, if she wanted to go, she probably would have hit me by now. Cause it was like 4 o'clock and I said 6. So I was like, she probably would have hit me back by now if she wanted to go. And I was like, should I text her? I was debating it. And then I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just text her. So I texted her. I was like, you trying to go? And then she said, yeah. And then so I'm like, okay, cool. I go home, get ready, whatever, get in the shower and shit. And then she texted me. Now this happened to me like, when she said this, I was like, yeah, she fucking, I should have did this shit. She texted me, ugh, I can't drive. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I was like, you waited to now to tell me that you needed a ride or something? Now I wasn't gonna pick her up anyways, but I knew she was trying to like play me with this shit.
Call her. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back. Okay, this is just me. Stop asking women when they're free and just tell them when you're free. Just tell them when you're free. Like an example would be, hey, I have some availability this Friday. If you're free. Now, you can throw if you're free at the tail end of that. I have some availability on this day around this time. If you're free. Hold on, listen. If you're free, I'm going to be doing X, Y, Z. Why don't you join me? And then let her respond to that. Now, when she said, how about today? You'd be like, nah, baby girl. Hey, if that day ain't good for you, then we're going to have to do another day. But today ain't good for me. Now, here's the thing. I want guys to understand. When you let women know when you're available, if the woman is not available on that day that you suggest, there's nothing wrong with that, right? If she happens to say, I can't do it that day, but I'm free on this day, and you're free on the day that she is free, cool, make it happen. Now, your problem is when you said, nah, baby girl, we're going to do it on this day. And she said, I'll let you know. Your response should have been, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna go ahead and move around, right? We don't do maybes. I'll get back to you. I'll think about it. Let me check my schedule. We don't do none of that. If it's not a gleeful, joyful, emphatic, yes, I'm down, don't fuck with it. Y'all got it.
Okay, so if they say I'll let you know, then just don't even
do it.
Okay, it's cool.
Don't even do it. Yeah, let them. Yeah, bro. Because I'm not a maybe nigga. Right, and what I mean by that is this.
I'm seeing that too. A few girls said that to me, and it never panned out.
You said what now?
I'm saying a few girls have hit me with the I'll let you know. Like a few girls have said that, like the same thing. Oh, I'll let you know, and it's never like went nowhere. It's always some bullshit after the fact.
Because they're not attracted to you, bro. Look, guys. When women are attracted to you and they are interested in seeing you, they don't hit you with that goofy shit. They'll tell you that, oh, I'm free, right? And if they're not free, they'll say, I'm not free, I'm so sorry, but I'm available on this day. Is that okay? They'll talk to you like that. But when they hit you with that maybe and all that, that means they were never really interested. And the reason, let me just hip you to some game. The reason why she told you, let's do it today, is because she probably already had plans with another nigga the day that you suggested, and she was just bored sitting at home with nothing to do. She just wanted to get out the house, right? Which is why she said, let's do it today, right? Y'all got to understand a lot of times when these women are willing to meet you or they're pondering it, it's not because they really want to see you. They just want something to do. You're just something to do. And that maybe that we'll see and I'll let you know. that's a tall tale sign of a woman who's not really interested in seeing you.
All right.
But my fam, real quick, why men should date women on their terms. This is precisely why. Y'all got to remember this. I put it to you like this. You are giving women an opportunity to fuck with a real one. That's exactly how you should view yourself. You are giving women an opportunity. If they fuck up that opportunity, don't offer them a second one. See, a lot of you guys, y'all look at women like she's the opportunity, which is why you jumping through hoops. Well, should I call her or text her? If you're the opportunity and she ain't calling or texting you, she lost out.
Right. Hey,
I just wanted to share that just so everybody else could
caller.
have
Let me ask you a question. Where did you meet this chick?
I met her on a dating app.
Oh, how much did you like her pictures?
She was all right. She was like a 7.
Wow. So you just one of them cats that just let bitches just play all up in your face, huh? Like you let all right bitches just play around with your time and shit, right? And they spend time rent free in your mind, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Because I would have at least much rather you said, yo, she was bad, but you said she alright. She alright, and you got you bro, this ain't no experience to talk about. As soon as a bitch is not coming with the confirmation of coming through, I don't give her any extra time, my nigga, or thought. Ugh, I can't drive. Unmatched. I don't even ask why, nothing. We're done. Y'all niggas let these bitches fucking play around with you too much. And she just all right.
I let her do that.
She just all right. How sad is that? It's not like she's even, man, she was my type, man. That's why I was really trying to get at her. Nope. She just all right. Y'all niggas, man, I feel bad for the brand of man. Y'all niggas be playing games, man. That's why that's like guys that do shit like you do. That's the same reason why bitches think they can actually fucking play around with niggas.
Until they meet us, Miles, and we're all types of assholes and male chauvinists and misogynist niggas. And what it really is we got a zero tolerance policy.
Zero.
Nigga. Zero. My thing is this: if a chick gonna fuck with me, she gonna fuck with me how I say so.
Exactly.
This is how it's gonna be. No, you cannot interject your opinion and can we do it this way? No, bitch, we doing it this way.
Bro, a bitch went to the bathroom and came back, and I charged it to the game. I met a bitch in a bar. I said, yo, you kind of fine. Let's get a drink and sit and have a chat, right? I said, what are you drinking? She said, Pinot Noir. I said, cool. But she said, I got to go to the bathroom real quick. I said, all right, go to the bathroom. Meet me over at the bar. I'll get you your Pinot Noir and I get my drink and then we go have a seat. We go have a seat and get to know each other real quick. She said, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So I went over to the bar, just chilling, waiting, kind of waiting for her to come through. She came to the bar. Come to find out, the bartender knew the girl. And knew it was her birthday weekend and some other, because you know how bitches do. They want to fucking they want to celebrate their birthday all fucking month if they can.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, so she comes to the bar and I said to the bartender, I said, get her a Pinot Noir and then get me I forgot what I ordered, but I said, get her a Pinot Noir and this, that, and the third. All of a sudden, she starts talking to the girl and they start like going back and forth. Next thing I know, she's like, girl, it's your birthday. You should get this and you should order this and I'm gonna make you this. As if my order was null and void. And at this point, they stopped talking to me. Like the fucking bartender was just talking to the girl. And I said, excuse me, what happened to the Pinot Noir? And she was like, well, blah, blah, blah. It's her birthday and da-da-da. I looked at the girl and I said, listen, I'm out of here. You have a good night. Just like that. Because the plan was a Pinot Noir, bitch. That was the plan. You automatically switching plans and you didn't ask me. Like, oh, would it be all right if I changed from a Pinot Noir to the drink that my homegirl is suggesting? No, the bitches are just talking back and forth like I don't exist, but I'm about to pay for the drink though. I ended the transaction, the interaction right there. Y'all niggas need to understand how to stop the fucking train on the track. The fuck are y'all doing letting a bitch play with you? I don't understand it. And then when I ask you, are you attracted to bitch? Oh, well, she aight. So you let her, see this chick that I'm talking about, she was my type. She was short, thick, short hair, and dark skin, just like how I like. And so imagine, I actually found her very attractive, and I shut the shit down immediately. And y'all niggas is letting bitch play with y'all, and y'all, well, she's just a 6. Y'all niggas are, like, sometimes I feel like I could line all of y'all motherfuckers up and just keep punching y'all niggas in the fucking chest in a line. Y'all niggas make me sick sometime, bro. Learn how to cut the short shit short immediately. Forget about these bitches who are not doing shit on your terms. It's too many women out here for you to be wasting time thinking, Miles, why did she say that? Well, she wrote back maybe, and I'm not sure. What do you think I should do? Should I text her back? Because I'm not sure. Just stop it. Y'all niggas make me sick. And then you wonder why these bitches play with you. Because you allow it.
And she, yo, I'm gonna have to clip that part. That was some passionate shit. See, right there, because y'all be like, why he yelling? Nigga, it's passion. Because and to Miles' point, when we see this shit in you young men, we shake our head at y'all like, where's your daddy at, nigga? How come no one taught you better? You know, how come you don't respect yourself? How come you don't value yourself? And to Miles' point, the way the young lady was acting, the unmitigated gall of you, bitch. The audacity of you, bitch. But here's the thing, though. You don't curse the chick out. You dip. You were like, all right, cool. Because here's the thing, guys. You have to stop pedestalizing women. Fuck you and your pussy. Keep your shit.
Keep it.
Come on, man.
Because, bitch, if I can't even construct a plan of a Pinot Noir and the drink that I'm about to get so we can have a seat, if I can't even do that at the very beginning of our interaction, I don't want to see what could possibly become later on. I don't want to see it. Because if you're not following my fucking instructions now, then what are we going to be doing 3 months later? Huh? If I ask you, if I say, yo, let's meet at this thing, and you text me back maybe, or you talking about, well, I got to go look at my schedule, and your ass actually go home and sit there and be like, well, I'm going to wait for her to get back to me after she checks her schedule, bro.
And Miles, you said, I don't want to deal with this shit because what's going to happen later? Right here, David Cardinas, man, if you don't deal with women on your terms when you're dating, you won't be able to deal with her on your terms after you married. And this is what guys do. You're dealing with women. She is saying and or doing things you don't like. So what you do is you do shit for her and you give her titles, believing that if you give her what she want on the front end, you'll get what you want on the back end. It don't work like that. All you're doing is fostering an environment of malcontent and disrespect. That's all that you're doing. That happy wife, happy life shit, the worst fucking quote ever in the history of fucking mankind. No. Guys, your happiness is paramount. Your tranquility, your joy, your peace is paramount. When you deal with women, you only deal with women who don't disrupt what you have built. You don't deal with women who want to come into your life and make changes. They want to come in and, well, I really don't like that. Can you adjust this? Can you make accommodations and concessions? No, bitch. This is what it is.
This is what it is.
I don't compromise and sacrifice for a motherfucker. This is what it is. Either you fucking with me right here, right now, based on what I'm presenting to you, or you can step. There is no woman on the face of the planet that's cute enough. There is no woman on the face of the planet whose ass is fat enough. Keep your shit. I'm going to go over here and meet a no chick.
Yo, it's so easy to cut these bitches off, bro. I can't understand why y'all niggas don't do that shit more often, man. It's so easy. And the crazy part is, y'all don't even realize that you're thinking about it more than necessary. Like the fact that you would even call me up and be like, yo, this happened the other day, man. And I was just wondering what y'all think I should do. What you should do? What you should do? If it was
obvious?
If it was me, that bitch would have been forgotten already. And if I'm gonna call up the show to talk to K-Zag and Miles, I'm gonna be asking y'all a question about a news situation, or I'm gonna be asking y'all a general question about game. Period. I ain't gonna be asking you about some fucking bitch that texts me back. Maybe I gotta check my schedule, or I can't drive. Yo, could you send me money for? Yo, a bitch say anything I don't. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. When it comes to you see, and here's the thing that you have to understand about a motherfucker like me and my mindset. When it comes to women and how I know I treat women, the type of dick I give to a bitch, the type of thoughtfulness that I put into every fucking stroke, every conversation, every situation with me, spent time with me, not to mention I am who I just fucking am. I'm that special. When I think about all that value and a bitch say something I don't like, it's over. Right then and there. I don't need to ask no questions. I don't need to fucking figure no shit out. I don't need to think about nothing else. You just said something I don't like. It's over. Done. Forgotten. I'm telling you, that night, the bitch was talking about the drinks back and forth. I looked at Shorty. I said, y'all have a good evening. And I walked. I left the fucking building just like that.
You know what, Miles? And I would say this. And shout out to Uncle Guns. This is why this is my most absolute favorite topic. It's mine too. Here's the thing. This is just me. If a woman is not excited to see me, I don't want her. If she is not excited, if I don't, back in the day when they would tell you when you would do customer service shit, they would say when you would talk to the customer, you're supposed to smile through the phone. Like they can hear the smile. Right? They can't see you, but they can hear the smile in your voice. If a chick ain't talking to me like that, like when I hit her up, if there's no glee, no joy in hearing from me, nigga,
facts.
I don't want her. I don't want her. If she ain't excited to see me, like, I can't wait to see him. I'm kind of nervous. If I ain't got that type of shit, I don't fucking want her. I don't want to see her. I don't want to hear from her. And a lot of you guys, y'all need to have that type of mindset where you're like, I'm only fucking with bitches on my terms. I'm only going to fuck with them if they understand that they're going with the flow of what he got going on, not against the grain. And as David Cardinas said, you guys, y'all deal with women on the woman's terms, and then you think, well, when I make her my girlfriend, when I make her my wife, then I'll have the appropriate or requisite influence to get her to do what I wanted to do. This is why, if you guys pay attention, you see these video clips of guys interviewing couples on the side of the street. And the guy and woman are arguing about what she's wearing. So how do you feel about what she's wearing? Well, she know I don't like it. Yeah, he all right, though. He be all right. The reason why that is because he always had a problem with how Shorty was moving, right? So once you start dealing with women on a woman's terms, or once a woman is doing something that you really don't care for, but yet you deal with her and she know it,
right?
She knows she got you.
Exactly.
She knows she running you.
K-Zagging.
Yeah.
So you said before, this is my last question. I was going to ask, you said just don't ask if they're free, just tell them you're free, like when you're free, and then set the date up like that. Is what you said?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. And let me just say this. I want guys to understand. You guys, you can, how you verbalize or articulate it, do it how you want to do it. Just be assertive about it. Don't be passive. Be assertive. When it comes to speaking with women and how you conduct yourself, be assertive in what you do. Don't be passive. A lot of you guys, you might not think too much of it, but you use passive language.
Facts.
And whether it's a conscious or subconscious thought on a woman's part, it matters.
Yep.
Everything matters.
Yep. But caller, I'll let you go, man. All right. We appreciate the call. I hope you got something from what you said.
Nah, good. Yeah.
All right, peace. Yeah, and another thing that I think could be so powerful, man, is like imagine if every nigga was on code. You see what I'm saying? Imagine if every motherfucker was on code. How many women would flip and keep it real with niggas? Where it's like, if you're not interested, then just leave me alone or just say no. And if you interested, then she would jump to it like, oh yes, I'm free Thursday. Yes, you know what you need me to wear. Where do you want me to see you? Blah blah blah. Like they would be so fucking cooperative, or they would just be like, well, I'm not interested, and just leave you the fuck alone. You get what I'm saying?
See, wow, that's some real shit.
But because so many niggas are so flexible and pussified, women know they could play with niggas, bro. They know that they can have your ass sitting by the phone that Thursday night waiting for her to call while she's on her way to the next nigga house. When she texted you, she can't drive. Please send me some money for an Uber. And you gonna send it too with your dumb ass. But anyway, 718, you're on live with K-Zag and the Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
It's Moses, man. How y'all doing?
Moses, what's going on, man? How you feel?
Miles, shout out to your Zoom last night, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, guys. Y'all need to get on the Masculine Identity membership. Get on the Masculine Identity membership. We be doing these nightly Zoom calls, man. Them shits be fire, man. We be doing these nightly Zoom calls. And, but it's only for members only, man. But all you got to do is join the membership for $1. I got about 6 days left. Six days left to join the membership, all right? But, yeah, go ahead, Moses.
Yeah, man. I wasn't going to call in, but what you and K-Zag were just talking about with the other caller, I'm like, I have to call in. You understand? Like knowing me, I'm out here putting in work nonstop. Even though I'm gonna say this, like I have no chicks on my roster right now. You understand? Because they fall off. But that comes from I'm charging chicks to the game all the time. But the fact that I have the mindset to keep going and not really care, and keep putting in the work is. Something tells me that your identity is strong right there, because the fact that you don't have no chicks, even though when you get chicks, you charging them to the game, and you have the ability to be like, I don't care if I got 0 chicks on my roster. I'd rather deal with 0 chicks than to deal with chicks who's on some bullshit in the situation you had to go through. With what you just said to the caller, you understand? Now, the second thing I want to say is, like a chick like that, the reason why she be coming at dudes like this, like a lot of men like that, is because she's used to dealing with guys. She's used to getting away with things like that with other dudes. What's your thoughts on that? Do you agree?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I said, imagine if every dude was on code, then chicks would not behave like that. They would not be on the maybes and giving niggas to run around and all that bullshit. They wouldn't do it. Because they would know that men don't behave that way. But because so many men fucking behave that way, they think they could play around with niggas.
Yeah, so Moses, here's the reality. There are more bitch niggas than there are real niggas. Period. There's way more guys that will bend the knee, acquiesce, be flexible, do whatever the woman wants, be there at her behest, capitulate. There's more of those guys than there are of guys who will say, hey, baby girl, hey, this is what we doing. If you ain't with it, I ain't fucking with you. There's more of them than there are of us. It is what it is, right? But here's the thing. There's always going to be those type of guys that are necessary. The problem is there's too many of them, though. Okay? It's too many, right? It's always cool to have some, because it has to balance out the dating game. right? We need bitch niggas to balance out the dating game, meaning this. Because we have a structured way that we do things, we're not going to give women all this shit that they want up front. They got to work towards that. They got to earn that shit. So there are going to be instances where they want to be dated. They want to be taken out on romantic, extravagant dates. And maybe they don't want to wait to months or however long it take with this dude. But this dude over here is willing to do girlfriend, boyfriend shit the first week that they meet. So regardless of what's going on, women still want to be dated. They still want motherfuckers to take them seriously, even if they don't take that motherfucker seriously.
Facts.
Yeah, man. That's also that's powerful right there. You understand? Because the thing is this is like, yo, a lot of these chicks, man, they I mean, they come from I already know that's what's going on. So that's just what it is. That's just what it is, man, because, I like I remember last night I had a discussion with some dude. We was talking about women and all that. He was like, yo, because, we approached this one chick, we talking to her, I could tell like he don't got game. He's like, yo, bro, if your game was tight enough, you could have got this chick. I'm like, bro, I already did my job. Like, I set the date, the chick flake. So like, maybe your game wasn't tight enough. I'm like, bro, you don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Well, this is what I'll say about that. See, it's not about getting a woman. It's not about, because there's always going to be women who just ain't feeling you, and that's okay. It's not about getting the woman. It's about only dealing with women that are in alignment with what you're doing, right? So a lot of guys, they look at women like, man, she's beautiful. I just got to have her, man. They make it their life mission to secure this particular woman over here. You know what I'm saying? Because she's beautiful, sexy, whatever the fuck the case may be. And my thing is, I don't care enough about that to compromise myself. I'm not compromising my dignity, my integrity for no sex, bro. Or for no woman, for that matter. Even if it's a relationship type situation, right? If a chick want to bounce and she on some bullshit, then you got to let her go. You know what I'm saying? You can't. This is why when I hear a chick be like, these dudes don't fight anymore. Fight? Why would I fight for a woman, bro? Why would I fight to keep a woman? Because if I got to fight to keep a woman, that means she no longer wants to deal with me on my terms. She wants me to deal with her on hers. No, thank you. You can go then if it's that case. And let me just say this real quick. Let me say this. I gotta bring this up. It's a motherfucking mutiny. That's what that is. When a woman wants you to deal with her on her terms, it's a fucking mutiny. This is why a lot of times y'all get into situational relationships where y'all arguing with the woman. See, the arguing with the woman arguing with you, she's always challenging you. What she's really challenging is your leadership. She's like, I don't like how you're leading. I don't like what you're saying. I want to interject my shit. I want to assume control of some shit. I want you to deal with me. It's a fucking mutiny. That's what that shit is. This is why when you get to going back and forth with chicks and they trying to challenge everything you say, you can't fuck with them type of chicks, right? And now sometimes it could be that you do have faulty leadership, right? And then but you still need to get rid of the woman though, because you already fucked that up. She ain't gonna respect you no way. So you still got to get rid of her. Then you got to get some game about you and then reinvent yourself for the next chick. But sometimes you might be dealing with a chick and she might have people in her ear. So what happens is your influence is being corrupted by other people. So people get in her ear. So now she wants to kind of throw shit in there and you find yourself, what this bitch? What the hell? Like, I'll give you a real quick example. There is a Facebook post where a guy kicked his wife out, right? So basically they were married. And I don't know, all the ins and outs of the situation, but basically he's with this woman and she started hanging with some new friends, some females, right? So what the guy was saying was when I first met my wife and through our marriage, she dressed very modestly. But when she started hanging with these girls, and he had no problem with her hanging with these girls, they would go out every now and again, but then she started to change her style of dress to kind of match those girls. So she started trying to dress more provocatively than she ever did before. So he told his wife, I don't mind if you go out with those girls, but if you go out with that shit on, it's over. And she texted him, and she went out. She came back home. Her shit was in the front of the door. Locks was changed. Right? So that's basically her allowing the influence of other people infiltrate her relationship. So sometimes that happens where people will be around your girl, maybe family members, friends, co-workers, and they'll start to put shit in her ear. And now she's getting influence from outside. So now it's corrupted what you got going on. Even in those situations, you got to get rid of her. You got to get rid of her too.
That shows that the woman is not about you, because, you know, if the woman is really about you, she should know better not to allow people to influence her to how she communicates with you. But listen, one last thing I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna get off of here. You know, sometimes that's why most of these women, man, is like when they dealing with a man like a guy like Miles or Lucario, the Real Game No Theory, or guys who advance in the memberships and things like that. Sometimes they can't see the real masculine man that's standing in front of her, you know, because she's used to dealing with suckers. But I be telling dudes, it's like, yo, but still, that's not your problem. You understand? Because the only way she gonna see that in you is she has to cooperate. It's really that simple. So I just wanted to say that, but thanks for taking my call, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, Moses. I'll see you on the Zoom calls, man.
Real quick, Unique 79, not dating on your terms will set a precedent for you to be a follower that cannot be reversed. She will expect that consistency that you created to please her. By then, you suck in your quicksand. Yes! See, guys, consistency is always the operative word. So either you're consistently a man or you are consistently a bitch. If you show a woman that you are a bitch, you can't try and transform yourself into a man later in the interaction. She ain't gonna let you do it.
And I'll say this too, because a lot of guys, and thanks, you know, shout out to Unique 79 for even putting this in the thing, because I've said this a few times, and I don't know if guys really understand what I'm saying, but I say to guys, never be, especially, and this is for when you're in a relationship, after, you know, you've gone through the main vetting process and you're in a relationship, you know, and so on and so forth. And the chick is, if she's not your girl, but you guys have developed a certain level of consistency where y'all, even if you're F buddies, but the fact is y'all consistent. Y'all been dealing for a little bit, right? But I say this to guys all the time, and I say, never be afraid to disappoint your woman. Never be afraid to disappoint your bitch. Never be afraid to disappoint your fuck buddy, whatever she is to you. Never be afraid to disappoint her. Now, the confidence that comes with this, that being able to disappoint a woman, meaning to tell a woman no, is you starting off dating on your terms from the very fucking beginning. When you start off dating on your terms from the very beginning, throughout the course of the relationship, your woman is going to ask you, oh, can we do this? Or is it possible for me to see you another day this week? Or is it possible that we could? And then when you look at her, you say, no, that's not possible. No, I have plans. No, it's not going to happen. She'll be disappointed, right? But she will also remember who she's fucking with. She'll remember, oh yeah, since the beginning of the relationship, we've done things on his terms. And as a matter of fact, truth, even though I'm disappointed right now, this is what she's thinking mentally, whether she knows it or not. This is what she's thinking. Even though I'm disappointed in this moment, I'm actually remembering that this is what I was attracted to in the first fucking place. So she can be disappointed in the moment, but she's also reminded of the confident man that she was actually attracted to when y'all first started. This is why these things are so important. This is why you have to set these pillars of consistency from the very fucking beginning. That's why I'm trying to explain to you how serious it is that as soon as a woman does or says something that you don't like, especially in the very beginning, you gotta kill it. You have to kill the situation because it ain't gonna get no better from there. It is not gonna get no better from there. Imagine, you first date, second date, and then a bitch call you up talking about, oh, could you cash at me a couple of dollars for gas? I'm like this. And like just like in The Price is Right, the contestant got to get off the stage to never to be seen again.
And you know what, Miles? When women do shit like that, part of it is because they dealt with so many bitch ass niggas that have done it.
Exactly.
So they want to test you. So the mere fact that a woman is even testing you like that means she's not all that attracted to you, and she don't see the real value in you. Because if she saw the value, she would know not to do that shit. She would know if I even try and ask this man for any money or suggest he should spend money on me, he out of there. I'm not. So even if she thought it, if she actually had respect for the situation, she ain't gonna let that goofy shit come out of her mouth.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For fear that she'll never get a chance to explore what she can have with you. You know what I'm saying? So I just want guys to understand that shit. I was gonna say something. I lost my motherfucking train of thought. We good on calls though, Miles, right?
Yeah, we good on calls for now. Yeah.
Okay, so let me go ahead and
you want to do one of these questions?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Okay, right there. So the homie says, I'm heading to a party later today. Do you have any tips on getting in the zone of being social and out of your head and getting at a chick in a party environment? Bro, just go have fun, bro.
Exactly. You be focused on having a good time and just be excited. Just be excited. Like here's the thing. You know that whole adage of having a suitcase filled with $1 million?
Yep.
Think about you are that suitcase. And think about how excited you would be to offer somebody $1 million and how much that could change their life. Be excited. You understand? Be excited for the bitch. When you say hello, be excited for her to meet you because you're that special. You have to think of yourself in that way.
Yep. Because guys, I want you guys to understand something. Before a woman can see you a certain way that's favorable to you, you first have to see yourself that way.
Exactly.
Right. And so when we talk about I'm a special dude, I'm that nigga, right? I'm a valuable individual. I know for a fact if I meet a woman, I'm gonna bring some joy into her life. You first have to be that guy that views yourself that way. And how you interact with women must be of a guy who has that type of mindset, where you really believe that you are a blessing to a woman, right? Where you talking about don't block your blessings. And that's so when a woman fucks up the situation, you just blocked your blessings. When a woman tells you no, she's not interested, you just blocked your blessings. When a chick flicked on a date, she blocked her blessings. When she said, baby, I don't know, I'll get back to you, the bitch just blocked her blessings.
Facts.
Bless that bitch.
Hey, you want to look at the one from Dennis, or I don't know if you've been.
All right, let me go back.
You got a few more. Yeah, there's one in there
from Dennis.
That you can star. Yeah,
okay. No, we'll get to it right now.
Yeah.
So, what if you got kids with the woman? You just can't drop her. It will always be a tug of war. Yes, you can. Yes, you can drop her.
Let them know. Let them know, Kay.
Bro, real quick. So the mother of my oldest two children, right? God bless her soul. God bless her heart. You know what I'm saying?
Bless that bitch.
So we was in a relationship, right? And we have been renting this townhome, and I think we had like 3 months left on the lease. Now at the time, my son, he was about 1.5 years. My daughter was like maybe 6, so they were young. So with a couple months left on the lease, I said, yo, when the lease is up, we're up. We're done. And I told her, because we had three months left on the lease, I said, right now, we're going to go ahead and stick it out. But as far as us being a couple, having sex, I'm killing all of that. Right? So all we're going to do is just make sure that we start preparing ourselves for the parting of ways. So we got 3 months. 3 months left on the lease. Let's see it through, right? You do what you want to do. I basically say if you want to go date other niggas, do you. But when that lease is up, we're up. And we're never going to get back together ever again. It's a wrap. All right? So when you say, what if you got kids? See, what you're worried about is other dudes being around your kids.
Ooh.
And I get it. But I care more about my sanctity. I care more about my peace than to be worried about what may or may not happen. Because all I can control is right now. All I can control is what I do. I can't control what ifs and hypotheticals.
Right.
You
Real
got
talk. Real talk. What have you got? Yeah. Oh shit. What the? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Homie that came up in here. What's up, fam?
What's up, man? Apologies for the tardy. Have some family stuff to take care of.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is what it is.
I know we ain't got too much time left, but
yeah, but you're here. You're here.
I'm
God
here.
bless. You're here, nigga. We're grateful, nigga. Goddamn. We're grateful, nigga.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
All right. So you want to hop to the next question, Miles, or you want to speak to it?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, me personally, man, and I know it's easy for me to say this because I don't have kids, but listen, if again, I said this about my mother in another live. If it comes down between me or my mother, I'm always gonna choose me. If it comes down to between me and anybody on this planet, I'm gonna choose me, and that includes kids. That includes kids. Because let me tell y'all something. You got to understand something. I know they're your kids and I know you love them, but remember, they're going to grow up and live their own life too. And they're going to do what's best for them.
Yep.
And that's how it should be. Me personally, you know, I don't think I would ever hold it against a child, my nephew, anybody for them to do what's best for them. But with that being said, I got to do what's best for me. So when it comes to again, this is why we gotta be men of consistency and we gotta have a masculine identity. So if we do get a chick pregnant, it is a choice of our own identity, meaning it's a part of who we are. I'm choosing to get a particular type of woman pregnant because I understand that this is the type of woman I want to be with. This is the type of woman that I see being the mother of my kids.
There you go.
So that reduces the chances of me wanting to, you know, break up a happy home and all that other shit. Because if I'm a consistent man and I make choices consistent with my identity, then it increases the probabilities of me having longevity with whatever relationships I get myself into. The problem with so many of y'all motherfuckers is that you don't have any control. You don't have any patience or discipline, right? So you stick in your dick in unworthy females raw. And now, please don't get me wrong. I'm not getting at the female calling her unworthy. I don't give a fuck what she thinks about herself. The fact of what I'm saying is understand that you, the man, knew she was unworthy before you put your dick in the raw. You, the man, knew. Trust me. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. You knew when you was fucking that bitch raw that she probably wasn't the type of bitch that you would want to stick around with. You knew. I don't care what y'all motherfuckers say.
That's facts.
You understand me? So when you get up and, yo, my baby mother flipped on me, bro. Everything went left. You lying, nigga. You saw the red flags and you still fucked the raw because it felt good in the moment. Mm-hmm. That's not the decisions of a consistent man. That's not the decisions of a consistent man. The decisions of a consistent man says, I got to do what speaks to my identity. And I know this woman ain't worthy to be the mother of my kids. So she going to get condom dick all the fucking time, consistently. You see what I'm saying? So all that other shit, now you crying over spilt milk. Now the milk is spilt and I got to choose me. So, you know, for lack of a better word, fuck them damn kids. I'll see you when you 18. If your mother want to be a fucking bitter baby mama bitch, fuck them kids. I will see you when you're 18. And if you want to have a relationship with me then we could do that. If not, fuck you. You're just another human being. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I'm passing to you, Jerry Roman. Let me say this. Guys, you cannot be held hostage by a woman who has your kids. And it's not the woman holding you hostage. It's your own mind. It's you being worried about, oh, I don't want no other man bouncing my son off his lap. I don't want no other man teaching my daughter how to tie her shoe before I do. Okay, like Miles said, and it's the truth. A lot of times you guys already know, okay, when you ease up in a woman raw, you already know, I really don't want this chick to have my kids, right? But you ease up in it raw because you got a tender dick and it feels good. I get it. I understand. But You have to have the discipline to say, if I know I don't want this woman to conceive my child or my children, if I know I don't look at this woman as a potential wife, let me keep the joint on. Let me keep the condom on, but let me also make sure that I treat her like a woman that I'm just having a casual situation with, and let me not treat her like anything other than that.
Facts. That's it.
All right. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I must have came on the right time. This is my question right here. Okay. Fuck y'all for doing this. And then having some other kid or some other dude come in, or the coaches or the teachers got to deal with your kids from split homes. All I'm saying is Miles 100% right. You missed all the signs. You missed everything because you was too undisciplined, wrapped up in that gina, and now you got some kids. And then you want to leave to take the easy way out because now you done got your senses about yourself and you realize you in a situation that you came there because you got a woman that's disrespectful or whatever. Don't leave that situation. Fuck you. You stay in that situation and take the consequences of your actions. Okay? Be a man about it. Now you made this bed and now you want to take the easy way out and leave so then you can turn around and make another bed the same way because you never learned from your fucking mistakes. So this is what we're gonna do. This is the program I'm starting. Okay, this you are my guy. Okay, you asking this question. Nah, you're gonna stay with her. You're gonna stay with her and you're gonna raise those kids. Now, I'm gonna do my disclaimer. If it is a violent situation, if it's a situation where you guys are arguing way more louder and all this other stuff in front of the kids and stuff like that, that's something different. But if it's just not, you uncomfortable, you got these kids here, she don't follow your directions because you never really had any directions to begin with. So you got to change you before you leave. I want you to, when you leave, be the man that you should have been in the first place when she met you. Now, if she can't get with that man, then okay, let's make some decisions and go from there. But you was never the man to not leave to begin with in the first place. So let's be the man that you need to be prior to leaving this woman, so now she can see somebody different in you, so you can go from there. But stop making these kids and then bouncing out, and so the coaches got to deal with them, the teachers got to deal with them because they're coming from these split homes. You made the bed. Be a man about your responsibility. Stay there and try to correct things. I'm gonna come out with a program just for that.
Real talk. Exactly.
Because half these cats be taking the easy way out.
Hold on, let me put this down right there. Hold on. Cool. So hey, Jay Roman came in there with the heat. You know what I'm saying? I let you dudes know. I just find it funny, right? I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said, Jay Roman, because I see a lot of guys making videos about single mothers. Talk about them dudes. Talk about them dudes that ran up in there raw, shot the club up, skeet all up in it. And then they just dip. You know what I'm saying? Talk about those. See, there's always a cause and effect. There's always a cause and effect for something. This can't happen unless that happened first. A woman cannot be a single mother unless a dude impregnated her and left. You know what I'm saying? That dynamic doesn't exist without a man being there. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, a dude was around. He ran up in it raw because he liked the way it felt. And then he skeet and bounced, right? So, and my thing is, and guys, I understand that times get difficult, people don't get along, but my thing is this. If you are actually in a healthy, loving relationship, right, preferably a marriage if you're going to have kids, and then it just didn't work out, that's one thing. But if you're out here casually dating and dealing with these women and impregnating these chicks, you're a fool.
Facts. All right, so we got 631. You are live with your host, K Zaggin. We got Jay Roman and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Dylan the Islander, 31, San Diego.
All right, what's up, Dylan? How you going?
Hey, Miles. First and foremost, Miles, this is the first time I'm on the phone with you, so pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
Yes, sir. You too.
Also, now that I think about it, that's the same for Jay Roman. K-Zag, and I've been on the phone with you before, but Jay Roman has gone.
All right.
All right, so I have two questions I'd like to ask, and I'm particularly interested in Miles, what he's going to say, but I also want to hear. I'd love to hear from K Zagan and J Roman as well, of course. So let me start with the first one. Now, Miles, I've heard on live streams with you before. There's a concept that you talk about when approaching women. You talk about it like amnesia. Right? Like when you approach a woman and if she says any kind of no, you want to kind of just forget about it and move on, right?
Okay.
So
if she says any kind of no or maybe. Yep.
Yeah. And so the reason why I'm calling is because I think I actually have the opposite problem, where I think most men, maybe they need help developing that amnesia tool. I think I have the opposite problem where, here, let me get a little bit more specific. So I approach so much that there are certain women who I have been approaching multiple times and I have absolutely no recollection of ever meeting them.
Okay.
Okay. So some women, they don't have a problem with it, right? They're like, I'll approach them and they'll say, hey, we've actually met before. And then I'm like, oh, get out of here. No way. And then, we just kind of laugh it off.
Right.
And it's nothing. And I just keep it pushing. But there's some women who they do have a problem with the fact that I've been approaching them multiple times. And so I guess my question to you is, how might you suggest I navigate that? What would be the best things to perhaps say to these women who are having a problem with me, forgetting that I met them?
Who said they had a problem though? Where are you getting that from?
Well, they were letting me know.
Okay. I ask again, who said they had a problem?
Just them.
No. I didn't hear a problem.
What did they say that let you know that they had a problem?
Well, no. He mentioned it's going over his head. Hold on, real quick, guys. William Kine, $10. You guys are talking my language. That's all. Shout out to the panel. I have a toxic ex, but I see it was all my fault. Thanks to you guys and everyone in the Real Game No Theory panel. Real quick, J. Roman. Guys, anytime an interaction with a woman, especially a relationship, goes to shit, it's always your fault. Always. Go ahead, fam.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where the problem is, caller.
Okay, so Miles, are you asking me, do I have a problem with them responding to me that way? Is that what you're trying to get at?
I'm just asking, where is the problem? I still haven't seen a problem.
It's going over his head.
Okay, so one example is there's this one blonde woman who I meet at this one particular bar, and she looks different every time I see her. She's got on different clothes and all that. And the thing is, I've approached her now. At least she told me I've approached her like 4 times.
Okay.
And she said to me, if you approach me again, I'm going to get you kicked out of this club.
Okay.
Okay, caller. Okay, here's what you're not getting. This is what I'm saying is going over your head. Who gives a fuck what they have to say? This is when I said, what's the problem? So what? You don't remember what she looked like, and so what? You forgot you approached her 2 days ago, and
do you honestly don't know that you approached them? And is it because you're drinking or what? Because we got to have a little more observation about ourselves. We're men. That we observe, we go from there. So do you really not know that you approached this woman before?
Well, I recognize I've committed her to my memory now. But to answer your question, it's not alcohol related because I don't drink.
All right,
so all it really is the moment that she says no thank you or any kind of variation of that or maybe, I really delete it from my memory. Like I truly am treating it. I'm really having amnesia with it.
So
and she looks different every time.
Except for this one bitch.
Yeah.
God, Jesus fucking Christ. This one. So you're telling me you're calling about this one bitch. Except for this one bitch. Tell me give me another problem.
Okay, well the thing is it's not one, it's there's a bunch of girls that
which other one is threatening to get you kicked out the bar or the club? Which other one?
Well, that's the only one where it's
all right. So where's the problem? Tell me where the problem is. Except for you having a bitch ass nigga mindset and being afraid of these women, tell me where the problem is. Other than you being afraid, tell me where the problem is, really.
I suppose that is it. It's just bitch assness, huh?
You're being afraid, bro. Now, let me tell you something. If you was truly confident and you loved yourself and you had a better experience dealing with women, you know what you would have said to that bitch in the club? You would have been like, girl, you know, you look like a different woman every time. And it's just that I really like your look, but you know how to switch it up so lovely. Did you know that every time I holler at you, you look different every single time and turned it into a complimentary situation?
There you go.
But because you're afraid, you let her, she smelled blood in the fucking water and decided to threaten you. And you accepted that shit. Because you're afraid, bro. Because you pedestalize these females. You know, I love guys like you because guys like you think you're smart as fuck because you're like, Miles, you know, I heard you say amnesia, but the thing is I'm having the total opposite problem. So what do you do when it's the total opposite of what you said, Miles? Because she's threatening to get me kicked out of the club. No, motherfucker, you're just being a pussy. You're just being scared. That's all that's happening. That's all that's fucking happening. You're letting these women. But imagine a bitch threaten me because I fucking approached her, and she knows she be wearing. Let me ask you a question, my brother. Do you like women? Do you like women who switch up their look all the time, or do you like naturally beautiful women? Which one do you like?
I like naturally beautiful women.
Why have you approached this fucking fake ass bitch so many fucking times? You see how you're making decisions that are against your masculine identity? Do you see that? This is why you're fucked. It has nothing to do with the woman and how she switches up her style and maybe there's a low population of women in your area. No, it's about you not making decisions based on your fucking masculine identity. That's what's really going on. You keep approaching the same fucking fake ass bitch with different wigs and makeup when you just said yourself you like naturally beautiful women. Why not go to places where there's naturally beautiful women?
Miles, I appreciate the punch in the chest. That's why I called.
Hey,
none of you can lie to me. None of you can take anything I've said and flip it around to try to confuse me or prove me wrong. All of you need to look inside yourselves and make real fucking decisions based on your masculine identity. That's all. If you call me trying to be a victim, I will set you the fuck straight. If you're a man, you cannot be a victim. Listen to me again. If you have a dick and balls between your fucking legs, if you have XY chromosomes, you cannot be a victim. You know why? Because you have no one to cry to. You are a man. You are the one that everyone else in the world cries to because you are a man. You have no one to cry to, so you cannot play victim. And I will not allow you to fucking play victim when you call my shows. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Well, there you have it.
I did have something to say, but I ain't gonna say it because Mouse just crossed back.
How can I follow that shit up, right?
Yeah, how can I? Yeah, hey, take that.
There we go. So caller, my brother, go out, enjoy yourself. Don't be tiptoeing around these females like, damn, I want to go holler at her, but maybe I hollered at her last week. I don't remember. Go talk to these women. And like Miles says, the audacity, you know what I'm saying, of that chick to fucking threaten you, you know what I'm saying? But that's just her being silly. She's just a silly female.
Yep.
And sometimes what it could be is the fact that you don't remember her. she probably feels some type of way. Like, he don't ever remember me. You know what I'm saying? It could be just an ego thing that you don't remember her because she ain't that fucking memorable.
Exactly.
So let's understand that. Let's understand that. But don't never get into an argument with these females. When she said, if you approach me again, the best thing for you to do is just smile at her. Hey, you have a good night, and walk off. And that's it. That's it.
I think you don't have a memory because you're not approaching them.
Have a good night, and I'm going to do that.
I think he doesn't remember them because he doesn't approach them with purpose. He's just approaching them.
Could be. It could be. And Jerry Roman might be onto something. When you guys approach these women, approach them with some substance behind what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I say that because when you approach women with substance and assertiveness behind what you're saying, even if the woman isn't interested, there's usually a response that she gives that tends to be a little memorable. Not that you go home thinking about the bitch, but memorable in the sense that if you see her even a month or two later, you still remember her. You know what I'm saying? Not remember her like you thinking about her, but remember her simply because she responded in a certain way where you're like, yeah, I remember that chick, right? I've read into chicks. And I met them, and 6-7 months later, I see him again. I'm like, oh, I don't remember her name. I don't know where I know her from, but I know her face. I met her before somewhere, right? But y'all got it.
And I want to actually clear something up too, because I know that I said to have amnesia, but the purpose of the amnesia is so the woman doesn't hold space in your brain to the fact that you're wondering about why she said no or whatever. Do you understand? Now, if you know you live in a small town and it benefits you to kind of keep track of the chicks that you already hollered at, then come on, man, do your due diligence. You're a grown ass man. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're still a grown ass man. Now, you don't have to be thinking about the bitch all day, but if you see her again, be like, oh, and then with that being the case, you got to learn how to turn the situation into a familiarity thing where it's like, hey, what's up? How you been? I haven't seen you since the last time I tried to hit on you. How's it been going out here in these dating streets? You know what I'm saying? How these guys treating you? Like turn it into something familiar. So it's like, oh, there you go again. How you been?
There you go.
Yeah. Like, it could be if you have this is why I talk about gratitude, consistency, and all these other things. If you understand about just having a good time, like Case Atkins said earlier, have a good time. Like exude positive energy because you love your own life. It's easy to just turn that situation into something familiar. And the next thing you know, if you was able to do as I said and turn it into something familiar, you never know. The next time you see her, she could be sitting there with her friend that's visiting in town. And then she's like, well, he's not my type, but he's, every time I see him, he seems to be a nice guy. Maybe you should give him a try, or maybe you should take his number or something like that. See what I'm saying? And then she can introduce you to bitches. But because you're visibly and noticeably afraid of these women, they instead threaten you because you pedestal them and you show fear. It's fucking crazy, man.
And even see, guys, just because a woman told you no a week ago or 2 months ago, don't mean you can't. Hey, what's up, girl? You know what I'm saying? Like Miles is saying. Like, let's say you had a little conversation with a young lady. You try to get at her, and she said, I got a boyfriend. I'm flattered, but no, it's not gonna happen. So let's say a few weeks, a month later, you see her. Let's say her name is Tabitha. Hey, Tabitha, what's up? So how are you and your man doing? I hope that situation's still working out in your favor. She might be like, well, things have changed. Oh, have they now? Right? Have they now? Right? So now you be like, all right. And then you get at her. Again,
you guys gotta come on. Guys, we gotta elevate, bro. We gotta sophisticate our mindsets and do better things, man. Come on, man. Y'all niggas running around scared to the point where a bitch gonna threaten you. Like bitches only. Remember, a woman is always following a man's lead. So if this bitch is fucking threatening you, it's because you gave her the reason. You gave her the reason, because the guys who come off as creepy are the guys who don't have confidence. The reason why you seem creepy to her is because you don't move like a man who's on the up and up, meaning you don't move like the guy who has confidence. You move like a guy who has shady intentions. You see that? You move like a guy who's fucking sneaking around because you don't have enough confidence to face her head on. And the reason why you don't have that confidence is because you don't think highly of yourself. You don't think highly of your own life. You're not positive about your own presence. So she feels that negativity about you. And she's like, you know what? This fucking creepy, low confidence, low self-esteem dude, I'm going to get him out of here. Because instead of remembering that he fucking talked to me last week and possibly becoming a social buddy, he decides to just act like he forgot and fucking hit on me again. And it's so fucking annoying. What's wrong with him? That's what she's really thinking, bro.
Probably.
What's wrong with him? Why is he such an idiot? Why is he such a creep? Maybe if he would approach me with a little bit of confidence, I might give him some pussy one of these days. Because if she's constantly seeing you, all you got to do is project that image of a man with a real masculine identity. That's all you really need to do. But you guys are so stuck in your head and all the negativity and all the fucking stupid narratives that creeps into your brain from watching these clips off the internet.
And you know what's so funny, Miles? Caller, let me say this. I've run into women where I hit on the same chick twice in maybe a couple weeks. I've had women say, really? So you talk to that many girls where you forget who you approach? Hey, girl, I'm busy out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm busy out here. So she was like, oh my God, you're so wild. So we're having a positive conversation. Now, it ain't leading nowhere. She ain't trying to fuck with a nigga like that. But see, the girl there must have been something about your interaction where you irritated the fuck out of her. Because women typically don't take that shit personal because you approached them more than once. Right? Frank, no, it's not hereditary, bro. See, that's a cult. Bro, guys.
Hereditary? What?
If you have approach anxiety, it's because you're just a scary motherfucker. Right? It's a conscious decision not to approach women. It has nothing to
I disagree, Zach. That means his daddy was scary. His brothers were scary. Everybody taught him how to be scary approaching women, and he picked it up. So you keep hanging around scary people, that's what you're gonna get. If your buddies are scary, your whole crew is scary.
It's hereditary.
Because you learned this scary behavior.
Approach anxiety is genetic now. God damn,
I just like getting your lunch money took. Hey, I was bullied. My father was bullied before me. His daddy was bullied. You know, it's a family of being slapped and thrown into the lockers. We all experienced it.
Y'all niggas come up with any excuse to play victim, man. Oh my God.
God damn. No, you just scared, bro. Guys, real quick, let me say this, and I'm gonna pass it to the fellas. Again, let's look at the title. Why men should date women on their terms, even approaching women. The way that you approach women, the way that you speak to women, all of that is about doing what you want to do and how you want to do it. So he's talking about approach anxiety. See, when you have these insecurities and you have a lack of self-assuredness and all of this other shit, that leads to you eventually dealing with women on their terms because you're just happy to have a woman that's going to fuck with you. So even having that type of thought process will prove to be your undoing in the long run. Okay.
Caller.
Yes.
So.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. So you're at the bar again and you see her. What do you do?
Hey, good to see you again. I don't know. Something like that.
Something like that. But that's better than fucking, hey, what's going on? Nah. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I remember you. What's your name again? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I bet you don't remember my name. That type of shit. Like, you know what I mean? Come on, man. We got to do better, man. Do better, guys. Do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to be confident. We got to be social. I mean, if you're out there talking to so many women that you coming back across these women, you turn it into a friendly situation. Like I said, notice I said social buddy, not friend. She's not going to be your friend ever. But what I mean when I say social buddy or social acquaintance is that when you see her around the streets, it's kind of like when you try to holler at girls at your gym. I'm sure you've had this situation. I've had this situation. You holler at a chick at the gym. She says she's not interested, but for whatever reason, you guys end up being at the gym at the same time. And when you pass each other, you just say, hey, what's up? How you doing? How you been? You good? What you working on today? Okay, yeah, I'm about to do chest. All right, have a good one. Enjoy your workout. And then you know what I'm saying? Social acquaintance. It's not, there's nothing wrong with it. Again, what's the point of going out and talking to these people? It's to become social. It's to become more comfortable with being sociable. That's what it's all about. This is why I say going out and talking to women is not about the women. It's about you, bro. And what it shows, what this situation shows. And again, I'm giving you different angles of game for your situation. Understand this. What it shows is that you are still pedestaling the woman and you're not growing. You're not learning. Because we try, like me and Lucario, we say, try to holler at 25 women every time you go out, or at least 25 women a week. The reason why we say that is not about the women. It's for you to get better at being sociable. So the fact that you hollered at this woman that many times, and number one, you can't remember her fucking face, and then you probably come at her with the same fucking approach every time, that means you are not learning. You're not growing. This is why you guys need the memberships. This is why you guys need coaching. Because if you're supposed to grow, you're supposed to get better at being sociable. You're supposed to see that girl, and like I said, turn the situation into something familiar. Hey, girl, what's up? How you doing? What you drinking tonight? And then let her say some shit like, "Do I know you?" You be like, "Come on, we go way back." You understand what I'm saying? Like you know how many times have I hollered at you? You sat in the same chair, in the same bar, or in the same club, shit, every Friday night. You understand what I'm saying? You don't remember me? I'm whatever your name. I'm Caller from the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Oh, exactly. I remember you. You understand? And the next thing you know, you're talking back and forth, this, that, and the third. Like, come on, man, you gotta get better, grow. Like, we're not growing. It's like we tell you guys stuff, and it's like you still don't understand that the game is about you. The game is about your development, your improvement, your enhancement, your growth. You just fucking going out yapping to these bitches and not really listening, learning, or doing anything to make yourself better. What is really happening with you guys? And then when we tell you to get on the membership, when we tell you to schedule consultations to get real coaching, you look at us like we're fucking aliens. This is why. This is exactly why. Because we know a lot of you are listening to us and going out and talking to women, but you're not learning.
Statisticians. Not having any fun.
You gotta evolve. You gotta grow. You have to get to the point where you're getting more efficient and proficient at what you do, where you streamline your process. A lot of times, you guys, you're all over the place. And I know Miles always talk about dudes being flexible. And the reason why you're all over the place or flexible is because the woman's beauty dictates what you do and how you do it. Right? But when you're a man, you just do what you do. It don't matter if the woman in front of you is cute, extra cute, and see, I know, Miles, you said earlier, when a woman is your physical type, like that's your type, like from head to toe, 360, up and down, that's what I go for right there. So a lot of times when it's your type and you don't have no discipline about yourself, that's when you might allow yourself to go down the rabbit hole of following behind a woman because she is just your type. Right. And typically when someone is, quote unquote, just your type, you typically don't run into your type all the time. Right. You might run into chicks that are variation of your type of women that are still attractive to you. But when a woman is like, right there, that's, you typically don't see that every fucking day, right? So a lot of times when you ain't got no game, you tend to want to hang on to that because I might not run into a chick who's just my type. Like this again. So guys, have some discipline about you. If you feel like you need a push in the right direction, again, you got the masculineidentity.com, masculinemembershipidentity.com. Also, you got, you know what I'm saying? What was that?
Yeah, call it. Get on a membership for $1. All right, just go ahead and do that shit. But I'm gonna let you go so we get to the next caller. All right, so we got 819. You're on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We got your host Kzad, we got Jay Roman, we got Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 819. Go ahead.
819. Yes. So my name is Josh, and I'm calling from Montreal.
Josh from Montreal. How old are you?
I'm 24.
20 what?
I'm 24.
24. All right, go ahead. What's your question, bro?
Yes. So my question is, based on what you guys are talking about, I find it hard for me to be able to stay consistent on who I am as a man. So what I mean is that I come across a lot of women, but not all women. You know, they don't follow up. You know, let's say if I'm like, look, we meet at 6, they're like, no, that's. So they be giving me like rounds, right? So they're not really on my program.
Okay, caller, you don't have a program. Call it Nigel, or is it? I think that's your name, bro. Not Nigel. I'm looking at the chat. You don't have a program. Okay, and I say that because you said look at your words. I find myself being inconsistent, right? When you know who you are and you're at one with your identity and you love yourself and you like who you are.
Who I am isolates me from
bro, listen, bro.
Like they don't like
listen. When you know who you are and you're comfortable in your own skin, you don't care about women who are inconsistent. So as long as you are, see, once you become gamed up and you don't give a fuck about bro, listen.
Hold on. It's a new caller. 701. We will get to you. Hold on. We will get to you. Okay. Don't speak right now. We'll get to you.
You put yourself on mute. Okay. So the fact that you're inconsistent is because you're dealing with women and you are allowing yourself to be drawn in to being flexible to what they want because you want the woman. You're like, man, dealing with women on my terms only, man, this shit is hard. Man, these women ain't fucking with me. So, let me capitulate a little bit. Let me make some alterations to how I'm moving, and then maybe then the woman will fuck with me. So you're being consistent because of that.
I'm gonna just say this.
I don't like how can I really not care about what people, how people perceive me, how they, how can I change that? Because I really want to be that. But it's just hard for me to be like, you know what, forget it. I'll just, be myself. Like, it's hard for me to do it. Like, telling it is easy than actually being it. So I want to know how can I actually be that.
I'm going to tell you right now, number one, take advantage of the masculine identity and get some coaching, okay? Number two, do you go to sleep with the same amount of balls you wake up with?
That's right.
Because you can't say it's hard for me to be who I am when you wake up exactly the way you are every day. It's embedded. It's from the start. So what you're saying right now is that you need to get a little help on making sure you fine tune that person to make it consistent. So why not get the help? See, the thing is that kind of kills me is you guys look at this stuff and look at on YouTube and you hear the things that Mal say and it gets you pumped up, it gets you excited, and you go outside to run it and you go to run the play, but you haven't been to practice, you haven't looked at the notes, you haven't done none of that. You just heard and then you go and try to run the play. See, the practice, the notes, the teaching is to help solidify it in you when you build your own personality. It's not everybody's personality. It's your own personality for the things that you do, you like. Like Miles, he said it's smooth. Hey, I would go to that bar and tell, hey, nice to see you again. You know, for me, I'm like, hey, you're my, you were my type. Don't worry, you were my type, but no longer. I only like people that like me. So, you know, it's just, we would say things in a different way, but the mannerisms of the confidence and the mannerisms of being who we are is solidified already. And you have to get to that point, and you can't get to that point by saying what you are not. I am not this, I am not that, I am not this, which means you're concentrating on all the negative things about you. We stack on the positive things about us.
Lack of gratitude. Caller, are you on the Masculine Identity membership for $1?
Yes, I am.
Okay, have you watched the gratitude video?
Yes, I did.
So you learned nothing.
Well, I just wanted to call in,
huh?
So
you've learned nothing, huh?
No, it's good you called
Oh
in.
no, I'm still learning. Of course, I am.
Okay. Well, you really need to you need to watch the video again and again until you get it, because you're still being ungrateful for your own life and for your own self.
Perfect. I will watch it.
So real quick, caller, before you go, right? And Frankie Shaw said it the best. In order to have a program, you've got to set standards for yourself. See, a lot of you guys, you have dating preferences, right? And dating preferences are flexible, right? It's a preference today, but it might not be tomorrow. When you have a program as a man, when you have a structured way that you do things, you have standards and principles that you adhere to and abide by, and you don't deviate. You don't deviate. You don't switch up for nobody. You don't change. You don't dilute yourself, meaning you don't water yourself down just so people might want to fuck with you. You be like, hey, this is who I am. If you fucking with me, then you fucking with me based on what I'm presenting to you. If that ain't your cup of tea, or if I ain't your cup of tea, bounce. Right? And it's all about compatibility. Real quick, I want guys to understand something. Stop trying to be compatible with women. Women should be compatible with you.
Facts.
Okay, period. Stop trying to be flexible where you're trying to fit in. You're trying to turn yourself from a square to a circle to fit the woman. No, this is who I am. This is what I'm, if you're fucking with me, this is the way I do shit. Set the tone and dictate and reinforce your shit the whole way through. From the very first time you say hello to the last time you stop talking to her. Okay? Whether it's 5 minutes later, 5 months later, 5 years later, or 50 years later. You know what I'm saying? Be the same way. Now, of course, you're going to evolve and grow and mature as a man. But as far as the premise of who you are, your standards as a man, it never changes. Period. Y'all got it.
Yeah. And I could tell that you count a negative interaction with a female as a loss instead of as a gain of more time for you to go and do what you really want to do. And that's the problem with a lot of dudes is that save your time, right? I can approach somebody and they can be like, I'm not really interested. Cool. I only like guys that take me out. Well, I'm not taking you out. So right then, she has saved me a lot of time for the same results for other people. So you have a guy that says, I don't really take women out, but she says, hey, I take them out. Oh my God, man, dude, she was a 10. And so now you're taking her out. And then she doesn't really like you. She just likes to go out. And now she's at the point where she's like, I'm kind of through with you. Now, I didn't save myself a lot of time. And I appreciate that time saved. But now you're over here pondering over her. And that's the thing. You guys don't understand the benefit of maintaining and being you. And like Zach always say, you get things on the terms of your way. And it ciphers through all the other people that are not going to be good for you for your way. You guys just don't like to wait because now you're bending for her instead of staying stable for you. And that's why we say you're putting them on a pedestal, putting them first, because you're always trying to bend to them, thinking it's going to come back to your way. And it's never going to be your way because you didn't start it off your way.
Well, see, and let me just say this, Jay. I'm going to pick up off that. And that's what leads to issues in relationships a lot of times, where guys, they start off bending the knee. They start off acquiescing and doing things at the behest of the woman. And then months or years into the situation, they realize it ain't what they thought it was. It ain't what they thought it was going to be. So then the guys start to have some animosity and some resentment, right? Because they're not getting what they thought they were going to get when they bend the knee, you know what I'm saying? Or when they acquiesce to the woman's whims. So now what happens is they try and take shit back. They try and pull shit back that they were doing. And then now the woman is tripping, and it creates this whole thing. Whereas if you deal with women on your terms from the very, very, very beginning, there is nothing for the woman to ever argue with you about, because she got with you on the premise of this is how it's going to be. And if you remain that same, if you maintain that same consistency, there is no reason for her to ever argue with you. This is why when guys argue in a relationship with chicks and they say arguing is normal, no, the reason why arguing is normal for a lot of people is because y'all are used to dealing with inconsistencies. That's what you're used to. You saw it coming up. You saw it growing up. You saw it with your parents, your aunts and uncles, your grandparents, your friends, folks. You saw inconsistency of character your whole life. So you think that shit is normal to fuss and fight and argue. Like when I see goofy ass posts, the same person I argue and fuss and fight with is the same person I want to love. It's like, what? Fight, fuss, and argue? It's not normal to do that. And the reason why that happens, again, it's a fucking mutiny. Okay? The woman is really arguing with you because she don't like your fucking leadership. But go ahead.
Facts. But caller, we're gonna let you go, man. We on OT. So thanks for calling in. Good luck to you. Like I said, watch that gratitude video again and don't stop watching it till you get it. All right.
I will. Thank you, guys.
All right, peace, bro. Peace. Take it easy. Kill these lines. And I don't know if you want to do a couple questions and then we get up out.
Yeah, you about to get up out of here. So let me choose some decent fucking questions and shit. Well, I gotta look at that because y'all be asking some of them. Whatnot to discuss. Okay, let me just get this right quick. It says, can you give examples of what not to discuss with women about yourself that's interested? Bro, guys, I'm gonna simply say this. What the fuck do you want? When you walk up on a woman or you match with a woman on these dating apps y'all be on, what do you want? Whatever you want to happen with that woman, everything you say and do should be centered around what you want. Fuck what she wants. Okay? And I say with all the respect in the world to the women, fuck what she wants. Fuck her agenda. It's not about her.
Facts.
It's about you. So if she wants a man to behave a certain way or act a certain way and you're not that guy, she needs to take her ass down the street and go find that nigga there. Right? Bro, so what do you want? So if a woman is asking you questions that ain't got nothing to do with your bottom line, don't answer them shits.
Facts.
Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it.
Nah, that's real talk. That's real talk. I'm good on that question. Nah, you good?
All right, cool. Let's go to this one right here. Hold on, where's it at? Oh, here we are. Got that. I'm gonna hate myself for this.
G-Force. I've talked with this female for about 6 months, and we both aren't ready for a relationship. But sometimes I would tell her, I want a relationship with you if I'm ready. I want a relationship with you if I'm ready. What? I want a relationship with you if I'm ready?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you fucking up, guys. There's a saying in customer service: under promise and over deliver. Under promise and over deliver. Whenever you deal with women, part of dealing with women on your terms is you always set a woman's expectations as to how it's going to be, so she understands the assignment. You're basically saying, oh, me and this woman been dealing with each other for 6 months. We both don't want a relationship, but I'm telling her, if I did want a relationship, it would be with you. Do you know how dumb that shit is, bro? You are literally cutting yourself off at the knees by telling a woman, oh, if I want something in the future, it'll be with you. You don't know that. You don't know what tomorrow brings, let alone 3-4 months down the road. I got it. I won't speak to that.
It sounds like he's lying, and I don't approve any lying. Stick to what you really mean. That's the biggest mistake I did back in the day. When I had them, lying to them, making them feel good, and then you get to a point where you realize it don't. There's no need for that. because you're setting up falsehoods, which is presenting her with falsehoods, which making her be false towards you too. So
Right.
be genuine about what you mean and what you want. If you want a relationship, 6 months ain't long enough. But if you want a relationship with her, then you say that. I ain't waiting for nobody. So if you're really waiting for her in a relationship and she's not ready, then you should be moving on in the first place, because it's not what you really want. So you're all messed up in any scenario in this thing. And so I'm agreeing with you. Or, you said, am I fucking up? Yes, you're fucking up.
Facts. Yeah, that's the answer to the question. Yes, you're fucking up. If you want more, get a coaching call. Like schedule a coaching call.
There you go. Last question. He says, what are you guys' thoughts on people who fall in love quickly? Well, you niggas are tender dick middle school ass niggas. You guys think that's more infatuation or it's certainly how you feel? Bro, it's infatuation. You niggas. Bro, let me say this. Guys, for the love of God, listen to me. As a grown-ass man, stop being worried about all these little butterflies in your stomach, all these little frilly feelings you niggas be having. You need to deal with women from a place of practicality. Be pragmatic. Does it make sense? Okay, take sex out of it for a moment. Take sex out of it. Take the way that she looks out of it. Take your little bitch-ass feelings out of it. And ask yourself, does it make sense from a pragmatic aspect? Does it make sense for me to invite this woman in? Does it make sense? So if I'm dealing with a woman on my terms, and I tell you guys all the time, my favorite word is deference, which means humble submission and respect. If a woman is not humbly submitting to me and showing me respect, I ain't fucking with her. It doesn't matter how pretty I think she is. It doesn't matter if she's willing to let me hit it. All I got to do is give her a little bit of shit. All I got to do is compromise myself a little taste. From a practical point of view, it makes no sense to do that, because if I do, I will no longer be dealing with her on my terms, but hers.
Right. Only thing I'll say is, well, first of all, we got to remember that a lot of the people that call it, that ask questions in the chat, a lot of them might be younger than 18, because they know that they can't call in because we're gonna ask their age and all that shit. So when you say there's a lot of these remedial questions in the chat, that's probably why. And so I'll just say that real quick. But other than that, yeah, first of all, a man should never fall in love.
Facts.
And that's a whole nother conversation. So your question ends right there. A man should never fall in love. So there's nothing more to really think about that. Niggas shouldn't fall in love, and that's it. But you got it, Jay.
I just think y'all been watching rom-coms and The Notebook and all these things. And let's just say, I like to just put it on the basis. Let's just say that, there's people that fall in love with each other, right? It is the rarest thing you have ever heard in your life, right? I think I know one older person that they looked at each other, and after that, they were solid their whole life together. How often do you really, really hear about that happening? Like, how many examples can we just point to and be like, yeah, I know somebody that was it. They seen their person and that was it. It ain't never really, really happened for a lot of people. But you gonna be the one
bro,
to happen to fall in love with somebody that grew up in your city, somebody that you didn't have to travel. It's kind of funny to me how people fall in love with people in their own area.
Right.
That's because that's where you grew up at. That's where you're at, right? You didn't see each other in the airport and just look and stop and be like, hold on. And she's like, hold on. I haven't felt like this with just a sight before. Nah, you guys fall in love all the fucking time. Like you just fall in love with every little thing, everybody. It's the most rarest thing that you have ever heard in your life, but you the one that's gonna do it. The math ain't there. The math ain't math is what they say. There gotta be different ways and better ways. So no,
most people don't know what love is, though. Most people don't know what love is, though. Right? And I say that because you got people that place conditions on all of these different things. Like, most people don't know what the fuck love is. Like, you got guys that be like, man, I just want to fall in love. But what about her sexual past? What about her body count? You got all these conditions on what women have done before you met, but yet you talking about love. People don't know what love is, dog. They think they do. You know what I'm saying? They have no idea that to love somebody is to love everything about them, not the shit you like. You know what I'm saying? So people, no. A lot of people they think they know what love is. They have no fucking clue.
Your person just happened to go to work with you and work with you, and that's who you madly in love with. Like,
yeah. So on that note, hey, we gonna be in Miami on the 26th.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Come through. Miles, got anything you want to plug, fam?
Yeah. So remember, guys, 2 ticket holders. We'll be running a raffle for 2 ticket holders. So get your tickets, guys. You'll be able. It's a raffle for a steak dinner with the Game Kings. You know, we're gonna be having we're gonna be going out to dinner and the Friday before the event. So Friday evening before the event, there will be a dinner, and the Game Kings is gonna be there. And make sure you get your tickets. So we're gonna raffle off 2 tickets for you guys to be there with us. And Steve the Dean said he paying for your steak. So make sure, we're gonna hold a drawing in October. We're gonna hold a drawing in October before the event. So make sure y'all keep staying tuned to the shows, but also make sure you get your tickets so you can be raffled in. All right. So we appreciate you, man. And make sure y'all get your tickets. Shout out to Renee P. She got the link in the chat right now.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, y'all. You know, this is my first time hearing about this raffle. But I will tell you right now, Miles and Steve, they are not some cheap people.
No.
You talk about getting your money's worth of everything done. I was highly impressed. And we're not even gonna talk about the meal. The meal was superb.
Yo, Jay
Straight
Roman,
up
Jay Roman
superb.
to nobody. Jay Roman.
I mean, he was,
you know when niggas is grubbing? Niggas was grubbing. Like
it was superb. Good. The ambiance. I mean, when you got 4 waiters standing in the corner, you know, you just look at your glass. Would you like flat or sparkling? You know, it's just like, yo, it was on point.
Facts.
So, you know, these ain't cheap people. You ain't getting a bologna sandwich. It ain't like they do things up. And if anybody was there, they already know. If they was in Vegas, they already know what's up. So, you know, I like to cause attention to the value of it alone. Get your raffle tickets, come out and enjoy yourself, have fun, and learn.
Exactly.
So now, I just want to shout out to myself, Jay Roman. Like I said, I am building a program for you guys. This ain't no normal program. It ain't for the people trying to talk to girls at the bar. It's for cats that put themselves in positions where they act doing these silly questions. Should I leave or stay? We're going to work that out. So, you know, this program here, you got to be with your girl. You got to live with your girl. I don't, if you ain't living together, you ain't got no kids, but you don't know how to leave her, you're a weak motherfucker. This program ain't for you. All right. So we're going to go from there. I'm working on it. I'm bringing it out. You know, make sure you email me. Shoot, let me put my email. Well, I can't put my email. I think my email is up on my little title thing. If Zach could pop it up, but get my email or email one of these guys to get my email. But get yourself ready. It's gonna come out, and we're gonna help some people revive you in your own relationship.
Facts. Yeah, guys. So get your tickets, man. And the only thing you have to do to be eligible for the raffle is to have your tickets already. So, you know, make sure you get before October, guys. And
thank you, Renee P. God,
yes.
man, Renee
and
P,
the incomparable Renee P. You know,
yeah.
Shout out. So, real quick, Lucario's going live, I believe, at 4:45 Eastern. So check it all out. Also tomorrow, the Real Game No Theory podcast.
Yes, sir.
At 11 a.m. Central, 12 Eastern. Come through and fuck with myself, Miles, Steve the Dean, Lucario, 1950, and you know, King Dre. He might stop through. I don't know, but the 5 of us is gonna be there. So come through and fuck with us heavy, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all of y'all coming through and fucking with us on a Saturday. Y'all could have been anywhere else doing something else, but you fucking with us. We appreciate you. On that note, we out. Peace.